A lot of people these days, which is blowing my mind. I just met a couple of them that are getting married because they decided to after a certain amount of time because they couldn't find anyone else. Like they just said, hey, man, if we can't find anybody by 2024, should we get married? And then they do.
They made a deal.
That's insane.
Yeah, that is.
Can you? I can't even imagine that. Like I would rather.
If you're like, okay, say if you're like fuck buddies and you're having this,
but that's some connection,
you have this
though.
weird relationship. Yeah. Oh, so you're talking about people
like
who are
never touched each other. Literally, strictly friends. Never touched each other once.
Really?
Ever. Yeah.
To me,
one of my friends is married to a guy.
To me,
literally married to the guy.
You know what that sounds like to me?
And has a kid with him.
That sounds
It's
like
insane.
That sounds like a Simps contract to get out of the friend zone finally. I mean, those dudes are
I wish that was it.
No, dude, I
for
think
the guy it probably
the
is, but
guys
for her,
that are so deep
Man.
in the fucking friend zone.
Sure.
And the only way you know they can get out, hey, if you're not married by 40, like, I'll marry you. I'll marry you. And Mark, she's going out to fucking the bars every night, just getting pumped and dumped by every single dude on there.
He's at home watching Star Trek, hoping for the best.
Getting chowed and plowed.
2 more years. Come on. Don't marry her.
You know what? That I believe that happens a lot. Now that you said it like that, that's why I think most of the guys that are like that, you know, they're in their little orbit, the orbit of the woman's orbit, and that finally she opens up, you know, even just a little bit, like, oh man, he was here for me all the time. Yep. You know, he's safe, he's secure.
That's why you can't let your woman have any male friends. That exact reason right there.
Yep.
Or they get mad at the guy that they were dating, or they're like, well, I'm just gonna give him a chance. You know, he's always there. You know, I've talked to him about my feelings, and then
all part of the
in the
game,
back
girl.
of his mind, he's like, yeah, about time.
I knew I was gonna get there
because that's how a lot of guys think.
Yeah,
this
for
is what
sure.
it is
For sure.